Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ala Mode, the annual fashion show of Modart International, Delhi. We're delighted to have you here to encourage our students while they showcase their collection. Before commencing the show, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share a little about Modart. When we think of fashion, the first name that comes to our mind is obviously Paris. While several cities have tried to match up to her supremacy, Paris still stands as the undisputed leader. Here at Modart, we strive hard to integrate the French fashion world with the indigenous know-how of the Indian fashion industry to give you that cutting edge over the others in the field of fashion. The methods of education and training provided here at Modart successfully guide you towards exploring and realizing your aspirations in fashion. Today, ladies and gentlemen, with its constant efforts to provide world-class education of international standards, Modart is successfully running its 10 centers in more than 8 countries worldwide. Modart India Delhi was established in the year 2009 in the commercial and cultural center of the city in South Delhi. Delhi being the hub of Indian couture designers intertwined with international exposure, Modart Delhi sets itself apart by paying attention to the domestic sector and the international business segment equally. Apart from our popular courses in fashion designing and management, Modart also lays stress upon fashion styling and fashion communication to help the students explore every possible opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel it really calls for a huge round of applause. Come on, everyone. Thank you. On behalf of Modart Delhi, I would like to thank all our partners who have made this event possible. Mantra, the Vedic Spa, Fashion Vodka, York Wineries, La Brisa Shoes for Today's Women, Style Rug, Kingfisher Premium, Sarex Overseas Dyes and Chemicals, and Hotel Surya for the venue. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome all our distinguished guests and would like to thank them for taking out the time to be here with us tonight. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of some very important people who've flown down especially for us all the way from Paris. The president of Modart Paris, Mr. Patrice Duplas, and Mrs. Duplas. Mr. Duplas, ladies and gentlemen, is the former director of the LVMH Group. He currently also serves as an advisor to the French Export Trade Ministry. I would like to invite Mr. Duplas to the stage to say a few words.
Good. I cannot see you because of the light. So I am, as usual, extremely pleased to be with you. I have to catch my plane in less than 3 hours, so unfortunately I will be running probably before the end of the show, but I wanted to make a point to be there tonight because it is important for us to participate to the development of Modart in India. We have 2 schools now in India, one in Mumbai, one in Delhi. It is our last babies, and we are cherishing them because we think that there is a big potential in your country. So it's a pleasure to be here, as usual, but Himanshu makes me work a little too much. I have no time to enjoy India. And next time I promise that I will stay at least 2 or 3 days more for vacations. Do you agree? Okay. So thank you very much for being with us this evening.
Thank you very much, sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the fashion show, let us spend a few moments and live the life at Modart.
je ne t'en demanderai jamais autant. Déjà que tu me traites comme un grand enfant. Et nous n'avons plus rien à risquer, à part nos vies qu'on laisse de côté. Et il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. C'en est assez de citer doublement, c'est plus dur à faire qu'autrement. Car sans rire, c'est plus facile de rêver à ce qu'on ne pourra jamais plus toucher. Et on se prend la main comme des enfants, le bonheur aux lèvres un peu naïvement. Et on marche ensemble d'un pas décidé, alors que nos têtes nous crient de tout arrêter. Il m'aime encore, et toi tu m'aimes un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Et malgré ça, il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Et malgré ça, il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Et malgré ça, il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Et malgré ça, il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort. Mais il m'aime encore, et moi je t'aime un peu plus fort.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, let's put our hands together for these young and talented designers of India. The sequences today have been created by the students at Modart Delhi, displaying what they've been able to learn at this epicenter of creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, our first collection this evening is called Parable Oak Castle. Stimulated by the architectural beauty of the palaces and forts around the world, the collection is based on laser-cut fabrics inspired by their grandeur. The colors are the ever-soothing white and beige. The garments beautifully represent the geometricity and the intricacy of the patterns engraved. Presenting to you Parable Oak Castle, powerful yet simple, soft and elegant.
And the jungle falls. There's no space between us and the summer breeze, waiting for the hurricanes in the New York streets. We're the ones who wait oh still at the very end. Crowded soul.
Miss Meenakshi Agarwal.
And the jungle falls. There's no space between us. And the summer breeze, waiting for the heartbeat.
Our next collection is Archaic or Courant. The idea behind the concept is to represent two entirely contrary worlds, the modern times versus the medieval vintage. This brings amalgamation of various paradoxical elements such as structures with fluidity, bling with pastels, and exaggeration with minimalistic details. The entire collection leaves us with a luxurious storm of emotions. Presenting to you Archaic on Courant. Please put your hands together for the young designers, Dhruv and Vashimla. At this infinite opportunity being given to our fashion designing first year students, they have picked their theme to be Spring Umbrella. Inspired by the early monsoons at the time of spring, you will witness the spring walking in clinched with an umbrella. to bright flowery silhouettes playing with the yellows and reds of daisies and sunflowers, and roses and poppies, and the unibloom gulmohar, with the blousons and pleats of an umbrella. To experiment and unleash their own styling limits, these youngest designers on board have kept their garments freestyle, draped with sheer fabrics and nets, to feel the jolly winds of flowery perfuming spring and nose-filling scent of rain, droplets touching the land. Let's hear it for Spring Umbrella. surely calls for a huge round of applause for Ishpreet, Pooja, Naveen and Kumud for putting up such a vibrant collection right after their first year. Well done, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, I would once again like to thank, on behalf of Modart Delhi, our partners for tonight: Mantra, the Vedic Spa, Fashion Vodka, York Wineries, La Brisa Shoes for today's women, Style Rug, Kingfisher Premium, Sarex Overseas Dyes and Chemicals, and Hotel Surya for the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, moving back in time for a while, presenting to you Resurrection of the Medieval. The collection depicts the dramatic look of the medieval. The rich garments are brought back to life by the earthy colors to infuse the understated and dramatic at the same time. The silhouettes are a perfect blend of skirts and corsets given shape using textured, embossed suede fabrics, which works towards completing the edgy look of the garments. Ladies and gentlemen, Resurrection of the Medieval. for Prashant Dilip Rathore. Please give him a huge round of applause. Moving on to the next collection by our first-year diploma students, Flurry Gust. The theme Flurry Gust is a mix of flamboyance, amorphous, quirky, and billowy elements. Flamboyance that defines the playful, joyful mood, the conspicuously soft attitude, and colors that are all around. It shows the liveliness and enthusiasm we all desire for. Amorphous that lacks a definite pattern or a structure. It is a little disoriented and unorganized. Here we present a fusion of little quirkiness into flamboyance. Flurry Gust. For putting up these wonderful designs. Thank you so much, girls. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the next sequence, Theos Power. The word Theos means God in Greek and is enough in itself to explain the supernatural power that we all humans believe in. The theme and inspiration from these Greek gods reflects in this collection of whites and off-whites with a hint of gold jewelry and a boom of colors within the garments to depict power. Presenting to you Theos Power. gentlemen, Shrishti Monga and Ravi Gajera for their mesmerizing design. Our next sequence is decorative magnetism. An absolute feminist is all about a woman who's soft at heart yet strong enough with the sophistication and elegance. She has a certain magnetism that creates an aura. The collection Decorative Magnetism is a combination of pastel shades with decorative floral and sleek silhouettes styled to reveal a woman's inner self and attract the world to her. Let's give it up for Decorative Magnetism. Gentlemen, let's hear it for Akash. Thank you very much, Akash. Before we move on, I would once again, on behalf of Modart Delhi, like to thank our partners for tonight. Mantra, the Vedic Spa, Fashion Vodka, York Wineries, La Brisa Shoes for today's women, Style Rock, Kingfisher Premium, Sarex Overseas Dyes and Chemicals, and Hotel Surya for the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. The next collection for tonight is the Noble Reverie, showcasing the elegance of noble women from the Middle Ages. The collection stands out elegantly with long gowns and corsets with flares and dreamy cascades, making it different from the maxi-flowing gowns. With a luxurious, feminine and romantic touch inspired from the medieval, noble women in a refreshing way by using earthly pastels evoking sweet blossom days of the spring, which can be worn by one and all, presenting to you noble reverie.
Like no other, flawless. It's like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Like no other, flawless. Like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Like perfection. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Like no other, flawless.
Please put your hands together for the girl duo Priyadarshini Pradhan and Sakshi Popli.
Like no other, flawless. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless. Like perfection, 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 perfection. Like no other, flawless. Absolutely flawless.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you our last sequence for the evening. Today's women. Inspired by the strength of women world over, the collection represents the stages and phases in a woman's life from being a girl to a lady and growing eventually into a woman. The cuts used give a mature yet feminine edge to every garment as they all have souls of their own. The collection is clean, light, and crafted in humble fine fabrics such as heavy georgettes, brocade, and satin silk. A reaction of the extreme ornamentation of today's women is why the choice of fabrics is light yet intense, as it shows the strength, intensity, and tenderness all at the same time. We are strong. We are visible. We are today's women. a huge round of applause for this splendid display of collection. Thank you so much, students, for this wonderful showcase of collections. Everyone present in this room is extremely proud of what you've achieved in these past years. It's amazing how every year Modat Delhi churns out students who are such amazing designers and aspire to be the best. I would also like to share with you that the invites for today's show were designed by our second-year student, Dhruv Bandwal. I would also like to take this opportunity to specially thank our jury members, fashion and celebrity stylist Rishi Raj and Shivali Mishra of Purple Paper Bag for helping us put up this great collection tonight. Thank you so much, guys. We have amongst us today many distinguished guests who we would like to thank and appreciate as they've taken the effort to come and encourage our Modat Delhi students. Please give a big round of applause. We thank each one of you for joining us this evening and boosting our confidence. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Each one of us here wants to make Delhi and India proud, and I think the students of Modat totally believe in this. Let us now move on to the awards ceremony. And for the first award, may I kindly request Mrs. Poonam Sharma of the Mantra Spa to join us for it. Mrs. Poonam Sharma, please. Don't worry, I will. So guys, the most promising first-year student award goes to Ishpreet Bhola. Where is Ishpreet? Thank you so much, ma'am. May I now request Mr. Danish Bajaj of La Brisa Shoes for today's women to come onto the stage, please. Thank you, sir. The most promising second-year student award goes to Priyadarshini Pradhan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the most awaited award of the evening, the best collection, may I kindly invite Miss Sonia Jaitley to do the honors. I'm sure all the... I'm sure all these students are equally excited, but there's clearly just one winner. The best collection tonight goes to Sara Oshodi. Where is Sara? Come on in. Ladies and gentlemen, she's our graduating student. Please give her a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, Sara, and thank you, ma'am. May I now request Mr. Rakesh Agarwal to please come onto the stage. Come on, sir. That was easy for you. And I would also like to request Mr. Duplas to kindly join him to hand over the graduating certificates to some of our students here. So, coming on the stage, Mr. Akash Thakur. So Akash is our graduating student. Where is Akash? There he is. He's here. come on. And next is Mr. Prashant Dilip Rathore. Thank you so much. Coming on, Miss Sarah Oshodi. It's a great day for her. And finally, Miss Meenakshi Agarwal. Meenakshi Agarwal. Can we have a huge round of applause for all our graduating students, please? Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Please be seated. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on this happy note, we come to the end of our show. I would once again like to thank our partners for this show, Mantra, the Vedic Spa, Fashion Vodka, York Wineries, La Brisa Shoes for today's women, Style Rock, Kingfisher Premium, and Sarix Overseas Dyes and Chemicals. Also, the entire team, our choreographer, Mr. Ketan Bhatia, all our models, Mr. Kamal Bunjal for the production, Kazi and Karan for makeup and hair, and finally, Hotel Surya, our venue partners, PR partners, the story letters, all the teachers, staff, backstage helpers, volunteers, and students at Modart. Without each of your support, it would not be possible to make this show a huge success. Thank you and have a very nice evening. And guys, please do join us for a drink. Thank you so much, everyone.